Hey guys, excited to be with you this morning. I want to take a little part from 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 7. And it says this, it says, man looks at the outward appearance, but the Lord looks at the heart. Um, the interesting thing about this is the rule, not the exception. I mean, in all honesty, people will say, look, Ryan, I don't think that I have the skill level to do such and such. Or if they're talking about witnessing, they don't believe that they don't have the knowledge that they necessarily need. And I will, just add, look, we do need to study the word and know the word and be so into the word that we have a way to respond to the things that people ask us. We need to be ready. We need to be sitting on ready all the time to defend our faith. However, the main point of you witnessing is to tell the gospel. All right. Just tell the gospel, not get caught up in all the crazy stuff and everything. But let me not spend much time on that particular piece there. What I want to spend time on is everybody is equipped to do this. You don't have to be the greatest orator. You do not have to be the greatest person, the person able to speak the best. You may not look the best. You may not look the part. And you know what I mean? You may not be tall enough, big enough, short enough. You may not be fast enough. You know, may not be slow enough in the sense that you may not be. There are a lot of times when people say, "Ryan, you got to slow down when you're talking, when you're preaching, and things like that." You get so riled up and excited and things like that. I might not be the perfect pastor. You might not be the perfect leader. You may not be the perfect mother and father. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. But that is what God tends to use, not tends to, almost always uses, is those people when that the world would look at it and go, they'll never be that person, or they'll never be able to do this. And he takes them and does something with them. This particular verse talking about David tends to tell me that he was not a man of great stature at this point. With the other brothers as such, and Samuel was just like, no, these aren't the ones. Suddenly picking David to be the future king. And even then it took time. It took a long time. It didn't immediately happen. But to be able to look at this little guy, Goliath, to be able to look at this little guy and go, I'm not so sure about this, guys. Why you insulting me like this, sending this guy out here? But you see, God isn't looking at the outward appearance. The outward appearance doesn't even concern God. What concerns God is what's in here. What's in here? Is there fight in you? Is there love in you? Is there serving in you? Is there caring in you? Are you equipped to be the person that God can make you? And that's what he's looking at. Who are you on the inside? You may have it all together on the outside. If you don't have it together on the inside, you're going to be in a mess. You're going to be in a mess because all that on the outside is going to deteriorate, get old, get cracking and creaking like it is on my own body. I'm telling you, God is looking for the heart. Are you willing to serve him? Are you willing to be that person who will serve him on the inside? Then it doesn't matter your physical limitations. You can still witness for him. You can still speak for him, and you can still be used mightily of our living God. I'm so glad he doesn't look at the outward appearance. I'm so glad, because I would be toast, but I'm glad he looks at the heart. Thank you for being here today, but thank you for serving the Lord no matter what. Love you guys. Bye-bye.